Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Christelle Martinette here with an introduction to the readings for the month of April. Now, just to let you know what type of work I'm doing here, I'm going to start with a tarot spread with a deck called Lady Lescott Tarot. Quirky, very quirky deck. Then I'll be using to highlight that two things, depending on how I feel at the moment. The VERA SIBILLA cards that you know, and then this lovely Lenormand deck that my friend Shivani, hi Shivani, had made for me. And I'll be using that as well. And of course the runes. I'm reading for you on the 17th, which would be the new moon. So there is an added energy to these readings and really stepped up insight. Let's get on to the readings, ladies and gentlemen. Virgo, let's see what's in store for you for the month of April. Virgo for the month of April. Virgo for the month of April. Let's see what's in store for you. Very nice cards. Very nice cards. Let me show you them first. This is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The World card. The Three of Cups. The Empress. And the Five of Swords. Now, you come in to the month, Virgo, excuse me. You come into the month asking yourself, should I call it quits? Now, this can play out in your business, in your relationships, anywhere. Should I put an end to things? Is it time for me to just say, I've done my work, that's enough? And you say to yourself also, I would like to start something new. Okay, this more, the greater the number of projects, different types of projects that you have in your mind, the more you'll ask yourself that, will it be best for me to close this chapter and open another? And that's the first question. That's the main question for the month of April. And the way you act on that is with the Sun in Capricorn. Okay, we're in the period of, I'm reading for you on the 17th of March, it will be April, Pisces, Aries. So it's a cycle that's starting again. This Saturn in Capricorn. You're aiming for the end of the year. It's as if you're giving yourself a target, an objective. This year is going to be different for me. This year I'm going to see whether I should do this or this. Or start with the decision of changing and then give yourself until the Capricorn period, which is the 21st of December, 21st of January. Time enough to see whether that will be successful or not. The area in which you're working, your environment, your environment is the Three of Cups. Oh my God, excuse me. That sometimes the coughing just comes on when I least expect it. The area of your working environment, where you're moving, the way you feel your context, is this Three of Cups, which is Mercury in Cancer. And Cancer is coming up soon now. It's a given for you, Virgo, that you feel there are certain things you know, certain areas of expertise that you have. You know, it's not like you were born yesterday and you're saying to yourself, let me put my best qualities to the test. I've been under used, you know, I should be doing something more because I'm better capable to do things that I haven't been doing now. And that's your environment. That's where you see yourself in today. And the way you react emotionally to this situation is the Empress, the Venus in Taurus and Libra. And Taurus and Libra, Taurus is April 21st, so it is the month of April. And Libra, September 21st, right after your sign, October 20th. So it's as if you take now emotional decisions, because you know that more so than in the past, this is a period where you need for your emotions to guide you, and whether you like it or not, willy-nilly, they are guiding you now. And so this period that goes from the Taurus period to the Libra period is going to be a real, not test of strength. You've charted out that territory because that's what you're setting aside for this year. I'm going to try this. Let's see if it works. Then I'll make a decision to change. Now the change, you don't want to necessarily change ulteriorly, more than what this change is that you're enacting in the month of April. Even if you just start to plant the seeds in the month of April, you do not want to come away from 2018 with any regrets. I'll say that again. You don't want to end the year 2018 with regrets. Okay, you're leaving the regrets behind. Now I'm going backward here and taking this Five of Swords first, using the Lenormand. Very difficult challenges you have. There's the fox, the cross, and the snake. Now, 2018 is going to go down in history for you. As I was saying, 2000, I have to sneeze. Every video I have made today, I've had to stop at least 4 or 5 times, either to sneeze or to cough or to blow my nose. And this is similar to the rest. Now, as I was saying, 2018 is going to go down in your history as the most important. If I'm allergic to this sentence, every time I start it, then I have to sneeze. 2018 is the most important year of your life. Because no matter what, you know that it will mean something new. If only it's a matter of deciding, okay, this is the year I change. Even if that is the extent of the changes, that's fine for you because you put it in your head, this is the year for great sweeping changes. Coming in to the month, let's take a look at that once again. Let's take a look in that and see if we could get any, if we could glean any details. Okay. We have the garden, the house, and the star. You know, if my memory serves me, there was a period, perhaps last year, it may have been September, when you were uprooted, if I could remember, in my readings at least, you were feeling uprooted. And it seems to me that now you want to regain control of the place that you call your home. Now, I'm not talking about moving, it could be moving, but it's more a sense of security, a sense of belonging, a sense of having your tribe near you. You want to be oriented in some way by that sense of belonging. And what puzzles me of all this is the fact that the way you act upon your ideas and your predicament and or your environment this year, starting this month, is in the fashion of the world, which comes full circle. So if you can imagine this, you make a decision, you go and you come full circle, all in a day's work, I could say that expression, saying that it's just a mental activity that I'm seeing you undertake, Virgo. I'm seeing that you're playing the entire change, the entire cycle in your mind, almost to keep you busy while you hope something will happen out of the, how do you like that? All these cards flying. You know, so something will occur, waiting for something to fall from the heavens. I'm going to take some cards on this. All right, now, there's an expression, chercher la femme, look for the woman. I'm saying chercher l'homme. There's the male lover there. It could be a female. There's legit, it's a lightness, male lover, and future, bright future. There is, and you know, it's interesting that I mentioned last September, this being uprooted. You're seeking home in the objectified as a male or female companion in your life. Even if you are partnered, there's a certain amount of reverie that is being carried out, a certain amount of dreaming, this dreamy notion of something better, something new, something romantic that that should occur. You see, as you're on, there are two levels that play out. There's you that seems to be thinking and moving and changing and want to do things. At the same time, you know that there's a higher energy here that's going to make all of the things fall into place for you. You're almost positive of that. And you reason whereby you think, the busier I am with my agenda, the greater possibility I have of seeing everything fall into place. Very, very interesting. The mind over matter that you enact in the month of April. Virgo, let me take the runes and see what they can add here. Every single reading, that word success, the notion of success, the construct of success has come up over and over and over again. Yours reading is not different. So we look at in the center of this spread, and I'm seeing success being spelt out everywhere. Tyr, Ingvats, Gifu, Rido, moving forward, Awats, Iwats. I mean, there's a new you, you know, there's a you that's being constructed, and you're doing it like little ants. You know, they're the ants that create a colony, and they're very slow. You know, in Italian there's an expression that says you do things very slowly, just like ants, but it's successful for you. And what's interesting here in this reading is Pedro Brightstave. The insight, that keen insight that you have in regards to your actions, your thoughts, and your activity in the month of April are so right on that, you know, power to you. What I'm seeing here is Iwat's right at the top. There is a new creative Virgo who is looking for his or her creative spark. What will creativity bring me at the end of this cycle? Who will I be at the end of the month of April? Will that be the beginning of a development going into a certain different modus operandi, you know? Will I be someone who slightly shifts or greatly shifts their way of working? I don't see you alone. I see you as being with other people. Also, I see you as the idea of movement, the travel as being fundamental for you in order, you know, travel somewhere to take seminars, travel somewhere to meet gurus, meet people who you have heard about but you have never met, see them so you can speak to them face to face and get hands-on information from them and their experience. Also here I'm seeing that, well, as I said before, creativity is the watchword, but success lies in that strange opposition of fear of having regrets and full-fledged creativity on the one hand, and the fear of regret. So there's these opposing energies. And in between this is where success comes to you. I do hope this very, very difficult reading is of help to you. You probably have to listen, as I always do to all my readings. I listen over and over again when after the month starts, Virgo. I do hope this was of help to you. Namaste. Welcome, new subscribers. Thank you for supporting me, my old subscribers. I hope you have a great month of April. Namaste. Bye-bye.